Hello guys, welcome back to War of the Vikings. I'm doing another look at one of the latest updates that have come out now for the, well, early access game, really. Now there's been a few changes up in bits and bats in here, so I'm going to explain with the early access and what's happening with development now, which has come, the developers mentioned. And again, I'm a bit late, as always it seems to be. It's now, I think this update's been out about at least a week, and I'm a bit behind as always. So, what's happening, the developers have now said that because of their size and their development team, they will not be putting out updates every 2 weeks as they said they was going to do when obviously the early access launched and later down the line, which is fair and understandable. So they're now they're going to do an update at least once a month, so I think it's like the beginning of every month, so we do expect an update. And as you can see now on the warpath, as I'm going to call it, a development roadmap, we are in December, we're on beta version 0.8. So we're going to be getting quite a few. I think there's I think we're at this point here, so this stuff here hasn't been added yet. So we're going to jump in and I'm going to just show you some of the well, let's just say the change logs. So again, they've just come out of saying today we are launching the newest phase of update of War of the Vikings. Actigir, I don't know how to pronounce that. I will butcher this name if I try pronouncing it, so I'm not going to. With this, we're releasing a bunch of new profiles, maps, new game mode, weapons, and battle chatter 1.0. So it's the first inauguration of this coming out. As we are once again releasing a very major update of the game, unfortunately it is a big download and it was absolutely massive. 6 gigabytes, it took me ages to download this game. I think it took me like 3 hours. My internet speed is okay, reasonably, but it's still not up to there what some people can download. It's, again, they've given a reason why. It's replacing the current game files, which is fine, fair enough. It's also they don't want to take up hard drive space with unused assets take up space, which is fine, fair enough. So let's have a look here. So we're just going down. Spears Melee will release an additional patch on the 11th. I think that is coming quite soon. We're on the 9th at the moment, and when I'm recording this. So a couple more days and we'll have a Spear Melee, Spears Melee, well, you know, just basically can hit people with spears. So let's have a look. No content. So battle chatters come in. Characters now speak about events taking place around them, so there'll be random battle chatters like, oh, we're losing the game, and, you know, stuff like that, or we're winning. I'm not sure if they'll come up with a whole kill streak, you know, that kind of stuff, or about someone that I'm sure that someone will add that in at some point. Added tons of voice acting. Game mode conquest has been added. Capture all objects to win. Okay. Got map Cliff, which supports TDM, Arena, and Conquest. Then you've got Sanctuary, which supports TDM and Arena. Change knockdown animation to add more variety and make KO'd players easy to hit. I haven't actually played this since the update came out. I've actually only just downloaded this recently, so I can't really comment too much on them, but I thought I'd just provide you with the change logs just to say what's happened and what, here you are, this is new. Now there's a new throwing weapon called the Javelin, a devastating throwing spear which can destroy shields. So if someone's blocking it and blocks it, it might actually destroy their shield, which is kind of quite interesting. Special attack, which is kick with daggers. So you can, I'm assuming you can knock someone's shield down if they're trying to block. New profiles, all live profiles except the base ones have had some loadout changes. New spear profile added, obviously not until the 11th. Change the hard hitter perk to chaser on the bloodthirsty champion. Okay. Increase the distance for viewing name tags and tagging, so at least you should be able to see your players, well, the enemy and your teammates' name longer away, which helps, I guess, for more range combat. A few balance tweaks, so lowered headshot damage on all ranged weapons across the board. A lot of people were complaining that archers were becoming a lot dominant in the game, like they had a problem with War of the Roses. Archers became, and crossbowmen became very powerful in that game, and balance got quite ruined very quickly. I never know if they actually fixed it because I stopped playing, just for the fact I got fed up with the game. Increased skirmishers headshot bonus to 33% from 25. Okay, so you get more of bonus points, I'm assuming XP for that. Decreased headshot damage penalty on the hunter's bow to 37 to 20 from 37.5. Increased headshot multiplier on throwing daggers. Okay, increased headshot multipliers on throwing axes. Increased stamina loss per shot on the longbow. And then a few range of bug fixes, which should hopefully let people jump in and play the game. Now, we've just had a free weekend, I believe. It is Monday for me. So I think the free weekend actually was finished yesterday. So it means that a lot of people could actually try the game out for free, which I think is great for the game. It gives a lot of people just to be able to try the game before they want to buy it. But I would recommend that anyone who likes the kind of, I'd say, hack and slash kind of games, to give it a go and just buy it. And I think it's still quite cheap as well, so it's, you know, it's worth a shot. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money and people want AAA titles and all that kind of stuff, but I do think War of Vikings, if you do that in this kind of genre, you will enjoy it. It says the next update will be January and will bring customization among other things, but that doesn't take into account, obviously they're going to be coming out with a new update on the 11th, which is just adding, well, the spears profile, which you can use a melee then on the spear. So what I'm gonna do with this time around, I'm gonna quit this video here. So this is just explain the general changes, an overview. So if you can just check this video out, just for the general update. And then the next video I'm gonna do is gameplay, and we're gonna see how some of these new items and that actually affect combat, and maybe try out conquest as well to see how that works. But yeah, so I'll say thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for my next video, which will obviously show gameplay of the update. Please rate, subscribe, comment as always. If you have any hints or tips or just any general comments, leave them below and I'll surely get back in touch with you. Follow me on Twitter. It's the exact same username as my YouTube account, so which is always handy. And yeah, until then guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.